So, are you in the right direction? Looking at compass rose. What's a compass rose? The compass rose shows 8 different directions. As you can see in the center right here, we have north, south, east, west. In between the N and the W, which is west and north, we have NW for northwest. In between the N and the E, this will be the northeast. So which direction is between north and east? You combine it together, northeast. That's what's gonna go here, N-E, northeast. In between the south and the east, you have southeast. And in between the south and the west, you have southwest. This is the directions that are between south and west. SW for southwest. It is important to understand how to read a compass. In this case, it's called a compass rose, to be able to see the different directions that are essential to know. You might see some that are, in different designs. Like you can see this one right here that has, like those circles. You might see this one that is actually already like showing that the subdirections between the S and WE, which is south, north, west, and east, and what's in between them. You may see now, but this one I think is an activity we got to do in circle. You have to circle the compass that has the directions labeled correctly, because they're not necessarily all labeled correctly. So you see the difference between this one and this one right here, because north is on the top, south is on the bottom. Okay. When somebody points, I know that I remember when as a child they say, look at the mountains, the mountains are at the top. Okay, heading to the mountains, the north. And then west, right here, between north and W is not southwest, because we already talked about how that is northwest. Between S and W would be southwest. Between S and E, which is south and east, that would be SE for southeast. In between north and E would be northeast. So you have to look at the ones that are correct and make sure that you have one that is